and welcome to the session on striking and maintaining arc and laying a straight line bead. Let's begin with the session.
Let us now look at the objectives of this session. At the end of this session, you will be able to set and operate an arc welding plant, identify methods of striking arcs, set the welding current for the different sizes of electrodes, strike and maintain the arc by scratching and tapping method, deposit uniform straight weld beads and inspect for faults. For this operation, the required tools and accessories along with the welding transformers are welding hand screen or welding helmet, tongs, chipping hammer, wire brush, appropriate PPE. Now, let us learn how to strike an arc. Striking an arc is a basic operation in arc welding. It is an essential basic skill to learn in arc welding. Check the power source, connecting cables, and earthing. Set the welding current and select the suitable electrode based on the base metal and the size of the material. Do a trial weld on a scrap workpiece. Hold the electrode about 25 mm above the job piece at one end, perpendicular to the surface. Bring the welding screen in front of your eyes. Strike the arc by dragging the electrode quickly and softly across the welding job, using wrist movement only. Withdraw the electrode approximately 6 mm from the surface for a few seconds and then lower it to approximately 4 mm distance. Let us now learn the methods of striking an arc. There are two methods: tap method, scratch method. Let us learn each of these in detail. First, let us learn tap method. In tap method, the electrode is held in a vertical position at an angle to the job. The arc is started by tapping or bouncing it on the work surface and then raising it to a distance equal to the diameter of the electrode. Next, let us learn about scratch method. In scratch method, as the name implies, the electrode is moved across the plate inclined at an angle. As you would strike a matchstick. As the electrode scratches the plate, an arc is struck. With this knowledge, let us now learn to strike and maintain arcs. The procedure comprises of two main steps. Step 1, preparing the job. Step 2, striking arcs. Let us now learn each of these in detail. Check the size of the raw material using steel rule. Mark and file to the required size. Clean the metal surface with a steel wire brush and wipe off the oil and grease if any. Wear appropriate PPE. The next step is to perform the striking of arcs. Fix a dia 4 mm MS electrode in the holder as per requirement. Set the welding current or amperage as per requirement. Switch on the welding transformer. Strike and maintain the arc by the scratching method. The electrode is moved across the plate, inclined at an angle as you would strike a matchstick. As the electrode strikes the plate, an arc is struck. Hold a correct arc for a short distance and break by quickly withdrawing the electrode up. Let us now learn how to lay straight-line beads by arc welding. The procedure comprises of 2 steps. Step 1. Preparing the job. Step 2. Striking arcs to lay straight-line beads. Let us now learn each of these in detail. First, let us prepare the workpiece for welding. Wear appropriate PPEs. Check the size of the raw material using steel rule. Mark and file to size as per drawing. Edit the bead position as per the drawing. Next, let us move on to the striking of arc to lay straight line beads. Set the workpiece on the welding table in a flat position. Set the arc welding machine and connect the welding cables. Select and fix MS electrode of dia 4 mm in the holder. Set a welding current to 140 to 150 amps on the welding machine. Strike the arc on a scrap piece for trial and observe the current setting. Strike the arc on the job piece at one edge and maintain a uniform normal short arc. Move the electrode in a straight line and complete the bead at the other edge of the plate. During welding, maintain a correct angle of the electrode at 70 to 80 degrees. Maintain proper arc length so that the arc is steady and the crackling sound is also steady. Travel speed approximately at the rate of 150 mm per minute. Remove the slag from the weld bead and inspect for uniform width and height, slag inclusion, normal depth of fusion, straightness. Repeat the exercise till you achieve good results. Now, let us learn about the do's and don'ts. Wear PPE. Ensure that the electrode holder jaws are clean. If the power source is DC, connect the electrode with the negative straight polarity. Clean the workpiece to avoid dirt or rust as it results in poor connections. Check the cables for damage and loose connections. Check whether the earth clamp is properly attached. Ensure the electrode is firmly held in the holder from the bare end. Use a welding screen fitted with proper colored glasses while arc welding. Ensure to have correct arc burning, which will give steady, sharp, crackling sound. Repeat this exercise until the arc can be struck every time without the electrode freezing. If the electrode freezes or sticks to the plate, it should be freed immediately by a quick twist of the wrist motion to avoid overheating or spoiling. Check for weld defects and bead quality through visual inspection.
To recap, we have learned to set and operate an arc welding plant, identify methods of striking arcs, set the welding current for the different sizes of electrodes, strike and maintain the arc by scratching and tapping method, deposit uniform straight weld beads and inspect for faults. So that's all about striking and maintaining arc for laying straight line bead. Hope you have understood all the concepts and exercises. See you in the next session.